Hey, and welcome to my channel. We are going to do a Walmart haul. This one's just for Weight Watcher food finds, not like a typical, oh, here what I bought this week at Walmart. I thought we would do one for just some good point values, in my opinion, on Weight Watchers. I don't go in Walmart, have not been in Walmart, no exaggeration, since way before the Rona ever hit, because I do my shopping online because I have mobility issues. Every now and then I like to pop in to like see the food, because you order the same old stuff when you order online because you don't know what to look for if it's new, because you don't know about it, you know? So it took me 3 hours, and I didn't look at everything in the store, but I looked at, what I call the high spots. And I found some things that I didn't know about, and some good bit of things I didn't know about. I was excited, and I want to share them because I rely on convenience foods in my life. I just do, and I'm sure a lot of people do as well. So what I want to show you first are these frozen dinners. Then I'm going to put them up and come back and try to get all this over here so I can get to it. So these are the Healthy Choice Simply. This one is grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo. I got 2 of those, and then the chicken and vegetable stir fry. 1 point. Yes, 1 point. That was the only thing I got frozen. Now, this is the only thing I got cold. The rest of it is all shelf stable. But I do like cheese options. So let me show you the cheese. Okay, I got all that cheese. I said I like options. I have some Borden that I got at Publix, but the Velveeta slices makes a good grilled cheese. It's good and creamy. 1 point a slice. Then Velveeta also does the shreds. I use that Cabot 75% light in my casseroles and whatnot, but sometimes you want something softer, gooier, a little bit more moisture to it, and that's where these Velveeta shreds come in handy. So they have the cheddar. They're almost exactly the same. Both of them are 1/4 a cup for 2 points. You can sprinkle on 7 grams for 0 points, depending on what you're doing. Put it on your scales and weigh up. If that'll be enough, that'll be enough. Or 21 grams for 1 point. And, oops. Then the other one is the Mexican shreds. Same points, except for 6 grams of this one, for whatever reason, is 0 points. Then I like to pick up the fat-free shredded cheddar and mozzarella, because when you put these like in a hash waffle, or I make hash cakes. I have a video, and it's also on my website. I got lazy one day. I was wanting hash waffles, and I didn't feel like messing up with the waffle maker. I'll just be honest with you. So I just measured it out and scooped it up, make a big old giant hash cake. It tastes the same, and it's really easy. The fat-free cheese in that, 0 points. I can't tell a bit of difference, so it doesn't bother me to use it at all. Okay, these are a staple in all our Weight Watcher refrigerators, the 1 point light string cheese. So now let me put my cheese up, and then we'll get started on this other stuff. Be right back. Okay, I put those up. I went to get my 2 little meat products, and I found a cheese that I missed. It was hiding. Another option. I have American cheese, I have cheddar cheese, and now here is Swiss cheese. This is the thin. 1 point for one little thin slice of real cheese. So then the other 2 cold things were these ham steaks, because we all know Canadian bacon is a Weight Watcher's best friend in the breakfast meat department. These ham steaks are like 1 ounce each. It's a good sized steak, okay? 1 point. I played in the tracker, scrolled it to see how much an ounce would be. And it says in here, it's an ounce. So the 1 slice is 1 ounce, and it is 1 point. But as soon as you back off, 7/8 of an ounce is 0 points. So you shave off just a little piece on the end, save it to throw it in an omelet or something, give it to your husband, 0 points. Well, to get them more accurate, I asked Alexa, and she's going to light up. She heard her name. She's my go-to. How much, I don't want to, hold on. Okay, I made her light go off because she was going to answer again. How many grams is 7/8 of an ounce? And it is 24, it might have rounded to 25 grams of one of these is 0 points. So that's going to be almost a whole piece of ham steak. The turkey polska kielbasa, 2 ounces is 2 points. And that's, when I make kraut weenies, that's not a bad little serving. You get a big old plate of kraut and 2 ounces of this. And if you slice it thinner, you get more. Up in here, you get more. It's all about figuring out how to make it look on your plate like you are getting something you shouldn't be having. So 2 ounces, let's just say that's 2 ounces. That's probably about right. If you got a plate and you put that on your plate, your mind says, oh, I'm only getting 1 piece of meat. I can't live on that. You slice that into 10 little coins. You spread that around on your plate, and your mind says, would you look at all that meat I'm getting? Well, I am rocking today. It's all up in here. So, play with your tracker. Do food sizes. Do different vessels that you put your food in. Bowls, plates, whatever. Whatever that will make it, bulk it up in your eyes. Make it look pretty in your eyes and appetize your eyes. It's going to help you out in the long run. So let me put these cold things up. Then we're going to start on the other stuff. Me again. I'm not going to sit down because it's too much trouble. I have one more cold thing. These little jellies, and I scanned it in the store. They're 1 point. It's for the cream, I'm sure, in it because it's sugar-free Jell-O. But these are really good. I like these. I got a can. I'm going to show it to you right now. Oh, I can't. I had to reach in front of you, so 1 point. The first thing we're going to look at on our non-perishables are these pretzel bites. Pretzilla. I rounded the corner where the bread is, and the look of them caught my eye. And I was like, nah, no way. It's a fancy bread product. Don't assume anything. Scan. 6 of these. The size. You see the size of that? 4 points for 6 of them. 4 of them is only 3 points. Get that and some honey mustard. You have got a snack that you do not feel like you are dieting. So, okay, now here is another lesson in scanning. This is the fruit and cream oatmeal. I like regular oatmeal. And when I flavor my oatmeal, I use the sugar-free syrups. Like my favorite one is s'mores. Oh my gosh. Put that on a bowl of oatmeal. You don't even need artificial sweetener. It sweetens it perfectly. Well, I wanted something different. I like my hot cereals. I like my grits. I like my oatmeal, and I like my cream of wheat. Well, I saw these. And obviously, the pastel color is what drew my attention. So, it is strawberries, peaches, blueberries, bananas, and cream. They're all fruit and cream. Well, I scanned it. Scanned 4 points. Well, you know, sometimes variety packs, the way they scan, you don't know if that's for all the flavors that are in that pack. So, I thought, well, even so, they can't be that far off. I was going to get it. Well, then I spotted the Walmart brand fruit and cream oatmeal. So I'm like, well, I'm into saving some money. It's like 75 cents cheaper. I scanned it. I didn't pick it up assuming. I scanned it. They scanned for 5 points. I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to pay extra to save a point. Okay, well, oops. When I got home, when I was sitting over here scanning these for y'all, I said, well, let me make sure each flavor is the same. So I went on the recipe builder. The nutritional information is the exact same for every single one of them, except 2 of them strawberries and, oh Lord, I can't see. strawberries and peaches. No. There. I was going to get to it. Simmer down. Strawberries and peaches have 9 grams of sugar. Blueberries and bananas have 8 grams. Everything else is exactly the same. So I put both of them in with the 8 and with the 9, and they all come up to 4 points. So I don't know if Walmart's is scanning for all of them. I will say this. There are some that are scanned in the app. Peaches is one of them, and I can't remember which other one, and they show 5 points. I'm like, I'm going to see for myself, since it did at least once, one of them in there is 4 points. They're all 4 points. So use your scanner and use your app. They are your friends. That's my niece, when she was little, she called them her friends. The scanner and the app are your friends. All right, these Orchard Valley antioxidant mix. It has almonds, dried sweetened cranberries and blueberries, cashews, and pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds. You know what? Let's rip it open and see what size they are. It's hard to tell. But you always know nuts are kind of gonna break the bank in the points department. Not these. Now, it's not huge, but for 5 points, look at that. That's a good looking mix of food. These are not for sitting over there. They're not going over there beside my chair, because if they're beside my chair, I will instinctively reach down and grab one and eat it. These are going put up in the other room to keep in my pocketbook. So when I'm out on the road, if I get a sinking spell, I got something with some oomph to it. And that is the only thing they're for. Unless I'm sitting around here and I get this humongous nut craving, at least I have something I can go to that's not going to, first of all, that I can keep digging in after. Second of all, 5 points is not going to break the bank. Hold on. Speaking of, I got this at Walmart too. This is not part of the haul, but enough said. This is also something else that is for my pocketbook. I'm not going to sit around and eat these because there's not much to them. I can eat an apple. I can cut an apple and eat it with some peanut butter or PB2 or whatever. My yogurt and pudding dip. So good. So I can eat real fruit. This is another thing I'm going to use for my pocketbook. Now, I could have opened it in the store. It's not sealed, but I didn't. So we're going to see. Oh, that was 5. These are 2 points. Two points. Oh, these are big. Okay, these are big. I did not know. Well, this little freeze-dried fruit. So that might be good on some yogurt even. Or in some oatmeal if you don't want to spend an extra point, because a pack of instant oatmeal is 3. That is 4 if you don't want to spend an extra point on that. Well, that'd be 2 points. So really, well, half of this will be 1 point. I'm sure you can go scroll your little thing to see how much would be 0 points if you want to use it for a sprinkle. But this will be something nice to have in my pocketbook. If a crunch attack happens, this is not going to sustain you. This is not going to stave off any kind of starvation mode, other than you're riding down the road, you're wanting to drive through somewhere, reach in your pocketbook and get one of these. This should even be, well, we're in the super hot days, but I don't think this will probably go bad if you left like a little snack pack in the car. I will probably do that. You see that up there? 1 point. It says it's the jumbo. I'm not going to open it because I don't want to reseal it. The jumbo cake cone. I think you can get little small waffle cones for 1 point, or you can get the old-timey when we was little kids cake cone. We didn't have waffle cones. They was on a Nutty Buddy. We didn't call them drumsticks. They was Nutty Buddies. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is 1 point. I'm not going to sit here and even try to tell you what kind of ice cream to put on it. That is for you to decide. If you want Halo Top or any of the other reduced point ice creams, or if you want real full fat in your face ice cream, or if you want somewhere in the middle of the road, that is your choice. But if you want used to, Now, I'm not a fan of mango, but I do like peach, and I'm thinking if I'm lucky, it will cover up the mango. Used to, they made blueberry no sugar added, and they made strawberry no sugar added. This was the only flavor that I could see, but it's 0 points. So for something a little different than just plain old applesauce. Now here's one of those big packs that I said I didn't mind getting because my grandson comes and he loves these things. Oh my gosh. If I put them in there, I'll let him have whatever he wants. So there's, what does it say in here? 28 bars. I'm assuming that's 14 of each. Well, the pack doesn't scan, but I know by scanning each individual one in here, they are 4 points each, which I knew already, but I double checked it because sometimes things will change. But this is the size. They're not huge. These that I do keep, the Lucky Charms and the Reese Cup. I almost didn't scan this. This is another don't assume. Pringles is a trigger for me. If you have a trigger, if it's something you cannot control, don't bring it in your house. If you do bring it in your house, bring it in something like this. I have never bought these ever, not one time, not even when my kids were in school. I did not buy these because to me, you didn't get nothing for your money, and this is where my head was. I've never even scanned them since being on Weight Watchers. I just either get the Pringles, gorge on them, get it out of my system, or I don't buy them. I don't buy them. I'm making some pimento cheese this week, and I like a tater chip with my pimento cheese sandwich. So I saw the Pringles. They had like the little short stack cans in the variety pack. I scanned it. It was $7. 7 points. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Well, this was down there. One of those kind of eye roll moments. Well, let me just see. To my surprise, 3 points. I can deal with that little bit of Pringles with my sandwich for lunch for 3 points. So don't assume. Scan, scan, scan. And the last little crunchy thing, I have subscribers that have told me about this on my last thing I bought, Poppables. And I was eating some of those day before yesterday, and I won't go into it, but if you're a subscriber of mine already, you know I have mouth problems. And they were so rough, I couldn't eat them. I couldn't eat them. So I pushed them aside, and these were some of y'all's favorites. I have never tried them before. They are apparently, they made of popcorn. I really didn't. No, they're potatoes. Okay, they're unfried. I didn't read it. I just scanned it and I was excited. Unfried potato chips. Sea salt and barbecue. 3 points. Only 3 points. The pack is 0.8 ounce. Hold on, let me rattle. Okay, that is not bad at all. Look at the size of that. Feels pretty good. That's not bad for 3 points to go with a sandwich. I just hope they're good on my mouth. This is another one of those things. Look for individual servings anytime you can. They are worth the extra money to keep you from diving face first into a big vat of it. Okay, now I have been wanting some Tostadas. You would be surprised to know these are not that bad in points. Scan the different ones. There's this brand and there's another brand. The other brand is higher. So scan both brands, or how many ever you see. Scan to make sure which brand has the best points. This is not bad at all. 1 is 2 points. 2 is 3 points. 3 is 5 points. When I make tostadas, Weight Watchers are not. I usually eat 2. So 2 of these is 3 points. I will make some homemade refried beans, or I will see if I still have a can of Trader Joe's refried beans in the cabinet. Those are 0 points. So far we've got 3 points. We got 0 points worth of beans. Then I can do probably 1 point's worth of low-fat sour cream. If you want to, you can do Greek yogurt or plain yogurt for 0 points. You can do 0 points worth of cheese. Y'all saw all that cheese I bought. I have plenty cheese options. So 1/4 of a cup is only 2 points. If I split that between 2 of them, so that's 2 points. What are we up to? 5 points for 2 tostadas. Piled it with lettuce, tomatoes, onions. There you go. I'm telling you, don't assume something might be high in points. Get out. So the 0 added sugar, very cherry fruit cocktail. When we were growing up, we would fight for them 2 little pieces of cherries in the regular fruit cocktail because we didn't have no extra cherries back then. Y'all remember them days. But 0 points for half a cup. Probably for more than that, but I didn't roll the wheel on this because fat chance I'm gonna sit down and eat more than half a cup. And now I did get me some soup. I like to have something quick for lunch. I make soup and put it in the freezer in those little Ziploc twist tops. But I don't always feel like that. I want something different. So these are the options that I got today, and they are the Progresso Light flavors. This was beef pot roast. Half of the can is 1 point. The whole can is 3 points. The whole can! Crazy. Chicken noodle. Okay, here's a crazy one. Half a can, 1 point. The whole can, 2 points. Yeah, you're getting sodium, but guess what? It's give and take. If I'm not sitting down licking a salt block, I'm not, I'm not worried about a bowl of soup during the whole scheme of things in my day. Balance. This is the highest one. New England clam chowder. It is 3 for half a can and 6 for the whole can. Still not bad for creamy clam chowder. And then the Italian style meatball is 2 for half the can or 5 for the whole can. Points anyway. This is good to know because I went through the craft section. I forgot they had a craft section. So in the cake decorating aisle, don't skip that aisle. I wasn't going to go through it, but I thought, well, there might be something obscure that I can do a craft with. Flavoring. Watkins flavoring. They had the elusive cream cheese, yes, and butter vanilla. They also had caramel, which I have, and a couple other ones which I already have, but I didn't have these. These 2 things, GQs, I have seen a lot of people talk about this one, the orange ginger marinade. I'm going to use this on some chicken, 0 points. This, I did not know they made. I'm so excited. Steak sauce, 0 points. Cannot wait to taste this. Did I already mention that I don't count points for seasoning? I can't remember what I said because I had to go in there and do something else and come back. I don't scan. I did. Yeah, I think I did say something. I scanned one. Let me show you what I scanned. Let me do that first. Original taqueria. Wicked Tasty Taco. Let's see who makes this. More Than Gourmet. I don't know them, but see, it's a little, like a little sauce type packet. So I did scan it. The whole thing scans out for 5 points, and that is for a pound of hamburger. So, negligible. McCormick Complete Meal. It has 3 seasoning packets in it. They had a couple different flavors. This one sounded good. Tuscan vinaigrette for your salad. Chicken penne carbonara for your chicken penne carbonara. Yes, the other one's something else. And something for cheesy garlic bread seasoned mix. I don't know. But everything you need for a whole meal. I figured, why not? This one I thought sounded really tasty because I struggle with my vegetables. If y'all watch me, if y'all are my subscribers, you know I don't like the vegetables. I'm like a toddler. I eat them because I have to and because they're good for me, not because I want to, unless it's a green bean or some greens. So if I can find something that will help me choke down some vegetables, I'm going to try it. This sounds delicious. Balsamic and roasted onion veggie roaster seasoning blend. And it says there's 3 packs in here. Olive oil, butter, seasoning, roasted in the oven. This is Urban Accents. your culinary wingman. These three all came from the same company. It's Gourmet Village. Yeah, Gourmet Village. Oh, it's Canada. Okay, cool. These are the ones that sounded good to me. And it's pretty cool. Okay, pulled pork, barbecue, and you open it up. You got your recipes over here, and then you can see the seasoning. Isn't that cool? Burger seasoning. And it says this is enough for 2 pounds of hamburger. According to this recipe, so I'll eat 2 meals out of that because we only use a pound at a time. And then this one, grilled vegetable seasoning. Isn't that cool? A pouch of this and some oil, which instead of mixing it with oil, I'll probably just spray it and sprinkle it. And then grill them. And I will just put mine in the oven, I'm sure. You can even do chicken skewers. It shows chicken skewers. So, yeah, those are those three. All right, this one is Zen of Slow Cooking, I think. Manufactured for Yogini. I never heard of that. It is Tuscan multi-cooker. Artisanal spice blends for the time-challenged home cook. Just add veggies and protein. No salt or preservatives. Oh, okay. Well, then not everything automatically has salt. I told myself, don't assume when you scan it, so don't assume something like this is full of salt, because apparently it's not. And the last two are, and I did not notice until I got home, the Tasty. They have a lot of this Tasty brand at Walmart. This is a McCormick, created by McCormick. Who knew? Savory, tomato, basil, and oregano. It's got a chicken bruschetta pasta recipe on the back. That's the one I'm going to try. And then this, zesty basil, thyme, and lemon zest. It's got like a chicken and broccoli cheddar bake on the back, and I thought, well, that would be good with chicken, but it sounds like a good way to try our fish. I have some flounder in the freezer, and we really like it fried or oven fried or something along those lines, and I thought this would be maybe a nice change of pace just to sprinkle some of that on there. So, okay, so I hope this gives you some ideas. Go to the store with your scanner in hand, hit up everything. What did we learn? We learned we don't assume anything. We learned that we scan, and we roll the wheel, spin that wheel, and see what you can get for 0 points. See what you can get for 1 point. If a serving says it's 4 points, don't take that to mean, oh, I've got to eat a whole serving and spend 4 points. No, you don't. You can eat as much and as little points as you want. So you spend that and you see, like I said before, what you're willing to spend your points on. And so that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.